What's up, guys? I'm RagelessGamer. Welcome back today. Sorry if I'm really quiet. I'm trying to be quiet at least. My parents are asleep. It's late right now. It's pretty late. But we're bringing some creepy animations, like creepy story animations. If you guys see more reaction videos like this, make sure you know in the comments below. And well, let's get right into this. Alright, this one's called a college horror story animated. So let's get right into this.
It was an early morning. My campus didn't offer housing and I lived about a half a mile from school, so I started my journey as usual while playing on my phone. I glanced up to see an old man heading towards me on a bicycle. Normally, I'd step aside to let bikers and skaters pass, but he braked instead. I stopped too, wondering if there was something wrong. He walked up to me and said,
"Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you."
I felt chills
That's weird.
instantly. I didn't know what to think. I just looked up at him with a fearful and confused expression. I was gathering up the courage to tell him that I was late for class and I should go, but before I could say anything, he said,
"Get off the grass!"
Looking down, I noticed
What?
I'd stepped over towards the road and onto the grass. I stepped off slowly and he said,
"You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?"
He raised his finger and asked me what my name was. I told him, and he replied,
"Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you."
The same chills ran through my body again,
That's
but before I
weird.
could say anything, the man said,
"Get off the grass! You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?"
I looked down to see that I was back on the edge of the sidewalk again. This had to be deja vu.
What the heck?
He asked for my name once more. I said my name again, but he interrupted me before I could finish. He told me his grandchildren were down the road and needed gas money. I told him I didn't have any spare change or any change at all for that matter. He continued to ask me again and I gave him the same answer. Eventually I headed towards my school. I turned to see if he was still there, but he was gone. As I
That's
was walking,
weird.
I approached the
It's
intersection.
really weird.
There was a truck on its side. It must have tipped over while turning the corner.
Oh, it's him. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, is it? Wait, what? So he's the biker, not the biker, the guys on the bicycle is dead. Oh, bunch of sheep. Okay. The heck?
If you want to help support the channel,
Oh, no, okay. Oh, it's the llama. Okay. Well, that was actually pretty interesting. Not gonna lie. So let's get into the next one. All right. This one is called a disturbing true Snapchat story 2. All right. Haven't seen the first one, but we're watching the second one, I guess, already.
This is a short but terrifying story of something that happened when I was Snapchatting a friend. I'm pretty young, I'm only 13, still in middle school. A girl I really liked had just recently started snapping me selfie pictures.
Oh my
We started
god.
messaging each other for a few nights.
Heck is that bird?
One
That's
night when I was
disgusting.
watching TV, she sent me a snap of herself laying in her bed without a caption. I sent a message saying what's up. She sent another identical picture, this time with a caption saying not much, you? She set the timer to 10 seconds, so it gave me plenty of time to analyze the picture, including her bedroom in the background, and the dark outline of a person standing by her window.
Oh no.
I quickly sent a response message, saying, "Is that your brother by the window?" She sent another identical snap, this time captioned, "What do you mean?" In this picture, the figure at the window was closer, and I could see a hand
Oh,
pressed
no.
up against the glass.
Uh-oh. That's not
I
good.
closed the snap before the timer even ran out so I could tell her quicker. I said, "There's somebody at your window, turn around." She opened my snap almost immediately, and then I didn't hear from her again on the app. I grew
Uh-oh.
more and more worried as the
That's-
minutes passed. I texted her a few times to no avail. I tried calling her a few times to no avail as well.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know her house
That's-
phone number, otherwise I would have called her parents. It wasn't
That's
until midnight
scary.
when I was already laying in bed that she finally texted me back. She explained the whole situation. As soon as she looked at her window and saw the person standing there, she screamed. And that caused the person, who turned out to be a 20-something-year-old man, to open the window and jump into the room. From there, she ran to her parents' room and woke her dad, who went to her room to find nothing but an open
Oh
window.
no, that's bad. That's not good.
It wasn't exactly a personal story of mine, but it freaks me out nonetheless, knowing that the only thing that saved my friend from whatever could have happened was the fact that I was able to see the window through her selfies, unbeknownst to the creeper at her window.
Wow, that's pretty creepy. Well, that's actually really creepy. Some random dude is at your window trying to attack you, stuff like that. That's pretty bad. Alright, let's get into more videos. This is actually very interesting. Well, I was probably watching like one more, I feel like. So yeah, let's get right into this. Alright, this one's called A Scary Vacation Story. Let's get right into this. This looks interesting.
During my holiday, I spent about 3 weeks in Japan. I arrived pretty late, so I couldn't check into the hotel that I initially booked, so I booked the cheapest hotel that I could find nearby. Aesthetically, it was quite nice, but it did have easy access to the building, meaning anyone could come in and go to any room as they please. Plus, there was no security in sight. After arriving in my room, I ordered some food and watched some TV. I was still pretty jet-lagged from the flight, so I started to get ready for bed. As I was falling asleep, I felt the urge to double-check the door just to see if it was locked. I didn't think anything was going to happen, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
This kind of badly.
About 5 minutes after I checked the door, I heard footsteps outside. Initially, I thought it was someone leaving their room, but the footsteps started to pick up speed. The sound started getting louder and louder, and I started to freak out a little. All of a sudden, the sound stopped. I looked at the light shining through the bottom of my door, and there was a shadow of a person. At first, I thought it was room service, but it was too late for that.
Oh no.
Or maybe it was some drunk idiot who was at the wrong room. As soon as I switched my light on, the shadow disappeared. I was confused, but I reluctantly went back to bed. That's when I suddenly heard scratching coming from my door, so I immediately turned my light on and shouted, "Who's there?" After a moment of silence, I heard the footsteps slowly fade away. At this point, I was thinking it could be some kids messing around, so I got up, opened the door, and peeked my head outside. I glanced in both directions down the dark and slim hallways. That's when my heart stopped. A man emerged from the darkness and ran erratically towards me. His face was contorted as he screamed, and I could see he was holding a knife in his right hand.
Oh no.
As he got closer, I could see him more clearly. He had disgusting long, dirty hair. His clothes were ripped, and he had cuts and bruises.
Oh no, that's
I
scary.
slammed my door and pressed against it, praying that the man would just go away. After what felt like hours, I finally gathered my courage and looked through the peephole.
And he's there, isn't he?
He was gone.
Oh,
I let out a sigh of relief and checked the peephole again.
he's there.
My heart started pumping faster than ever before. He was right in front of the door. He was wearing a maniacal smile on his face, and all of a sudden he raised his knife and yelled,
I'm gonna kill you!
I jumped
Yep, you're
back
dead.
and kept my eyes locked on the bottom of the door as I backed up to my bed. I grabbed my phone and started dialing the police. As I raised the phone to my ear, I saw that the shadow was gone. When the police arrived, I tried to explain what happened, and they checked the security cameras. They almost immediately recognized the man. He had been doing this to people for a while now, and the police had been trying to track him down for months. After a long night of no sleep, I finally arrived at the right hotel that I had booked initially in Tokyo. That creepy guy was still on my mind, but I thought the chances of him being here were pretty slim, so I didn't bother locking my door that night. At 12:05 a.m., I woke up to a big bang next to me.
You wouldn't bother locking. How stupid is that? Why would you not bother locking your bedroom after an encounter with a murderer? Like, that is stupid. How dumb are you?
I turned around to see the same guy passed out on the floor with a knife in hand.
What?
I was in
What?
shock. How did he find me? I quickly ran out
And
of the
this
room.
would have never happened if you locked your door. If you locked your door, this would never happen right here.
And locked him
Stupid.
inside. The cops came and he was finally arrested. Let's just say I'm always going to be locking my doors from now on.
You should be locking them in the first place. Man, that's creepy though. That is really creepy. Alright guys, this ends today's video. If you guys see more reaction videos like this, make sure to like button down below and let me know in the comments. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video.